Hello, Chathu. Good evening. Welcome. How are you? The stories of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Not that greatly. They have been somewhat exaggerated. But I'm at least back to functional. So that's exciting. I'm here. Hello. Yeah. If you weren't here on Thursday, I guess it was Thursday. I was not feeling well. Was it Thursday or was it I guess it was Thursday. I was not feeling well. And I was like, geez, I'm not feeling very good. And then I canceled the stream because I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is terrible. And then I had hoped to be ready for Sunday, and I was not ready for Sunday. But I'm here now, and I think I'm okay. We'll find out. You told me that I shouldn't get clam chowder from a gas station. No, it's that delicious BC Ferries iced clam chowder. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was I don't think it was food poisoning. I said on Thursday that I thought it was food poisoning. I don't think it was food poisoning. I think it was a bug. I think I caught something. Although I'm not entirely sure what, and it has been absolutely screwing with me, I tell you. Oh, it sounds like Meg's home because my little desk buddy just got up and tippy-tapped her way into the living room. But yeah, I don't know what exactly hit me. Apod, no, BC Ferries iced clam chowder is not real. It's a meme. It's a very hyper local meme. But like hyper local. Specifically, it is a joke that a Twitter account, a parody Twitter account, pretending to be the official account of BC Ferries Corporation, but not. It was spelled wrong. It was BC Ferrys. But it was a Twitter account that was obviously run by somebody who either worked for BC Ferries and just did it for fun, or was really in tune with what was going on at BC Ferries at all times. But they would make just incredibly hyper-specific jokes, mostly about BC Ferries, but more generally about the BC, like Vancouver, the Lower Mainland, and Victoria, and Nanaimo, and the islands. And one of the jokes they made was about BC Ferries classic iced clam chowder. And I have hung on to that for ages. They were really, really, really funny. The BC Ferries parody account was really, really funny. I don't know what happened to it, but it was really, really good. Just incredibly hyper-specific jokes. Anyhow, so yeah, I basically started Thursday night. It came on Thursday night. I come to you now a full 4 pounds lighter than I was on Thursday night. Because I basically wasn't able to eat on Friday, and I managed to eat one takeout, not like pizza place pizza, but like a fast casual, like wood-fired pizza. I managed to eat one complete one of those over the course of Saturday. And then on Sunday, again, I didn't eat much all day Sunday because I was feeling worse again on Sunday. But I did start to arc out of it on Sunday evening, and I had a portion of mac and cheese and a portion of hamburger helper.
You did.
On Sunday night.
Dinners.
And then yesterday I ate normally, and today I ate normally. And I don't know, I feel okay. But I do not feel great. I am truly still not out of it. But yeah, I spent like Saturday, I spent Was it Saturday? No, Friday. I spent the day like feeling like I was on the brink of yakking at any second the entire day.
It was not good.
It was not good. And then every day since then, I have spent getting waves of feeling like I was about to yak at any moment. Interspersed with feeling dizzy and just generally wibbly and unsteady. Like it's affecting my equilibrium. And just feeling woozy and lightheaded. But I didn't vomit at any point. This is the part that kills me. You know that sensation you get where you feel sick to your stomach and you're like, if I could just puke, I would feel better. The actual act of puking will feel bad. Like I won't enjoy doing that. But when it happens, I know that I will feel better afterwards. I have spent the last 5 days experiencing that exact sensation. And I've had this like nasty, salty taste in the back of my throat, just like coating my esophagus, and various forms of indigestion. But I have not been able to vomit, and I don't feel better. So this has been my week. This is what you've missed while I was away. So yeah, my GI is not happy. That's correct. My tummy and my gastrointestinal system is not happy. And to top it all off, the Friday night, I clearly had a fever on Friday. Like Thursday night and Friday. Thursday night, I didn't sleep barely. It was Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
That I barely slept at all. I woke up like once an hour throughout the night, and just like was not feeling good. And that's right. I slept completely on Friday night.
Yeah.
Because my parents had planned a trip to come visit on Saturday, and I needed to make myself presentable for them. I did test to make sure it wasn't COVID, and it wasn't COVID. And I warned them beforehand. I'm like, if you come over, you should know I've got a stomach something. And they were like, well, we still really want to see Meg and Maple.
And
like,
you?
Well, I mean, yeah. But
they love you.
I know. But anyhow, they did end up coming over, which is how I ended up getting that restaurant pizza. And I was feeling betterish on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was feeling okay on Saturday. Not amazing, but
you
okay.
You woke up and you were like,
I slept.
I feel like absolute crap.
Feel okay today. And then Sunday was the worst. Sunday was god awful. Oh my God.
You were a big depresso blanket burrito.
Sunday?
Yeah.
When we got home.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, because Sunday I had a package waiting for pickup in Blaine that I had to go get. Or they were going to start charging me fees. And earlier, before I was sick, I had planned with Meg, let's go and do a shopping day in Bellingham. We haven't gone down to the States in a while. Let's go down to Bellingham and do a shopping day. And now this is going to lead me to a subsequent conversation. But due to a small tragedy, I had to go to America to purchase a copy of Deadpool and Wolverine on 4K Blu-ray. And so the nearest Walmart, which was what I figured I would go to in America, I had specifically to get an American copy. The nearest Walmart to the border is in Bellingham. So I was like, all right, well, let's go to Bellingham. Oh my God. I was so lightheaded on Sunday. We drove down and I regretted my entire life the entire time I was there. I ruined our entire little shopping excursion because I was barely functioning as a human being. So we got down there and I was like, I don't know, I'll have some food. Like, I'll eat and I'll feel better. And then I couldn't even stomach the idea of eating while I was in the States. And then we did finally get to the Walmart, and I'm like, this was a huge mistake. We need to go home right now.
For the record, you did not ruin the entire trip.
So
you were just not feeling good. So
I did.
Yeah,
it's true. I did end up getting my copy of Deadpool and Wolverine from that Walmart, and then we turned around and booked it home. And then I holed up in the house for the rest of the evening because I just felt like trash. And then yesterday I was feeling a little better, so I went to work and like I made it through the day. And I made it through the day today. And you know, still okay. Maricat says, so I know you said you don't think this was food poisoning, but this entire story is 100% what someone who had gotten the norovirus would say was going on with them. I think you got food poisoning. I mean, it could be norovirus. It totally could be. I do think it was viral and not bacterial, right? That's the thing. I do think it was a virus, not rotting food. That's the critical piece. That's sort of how I distinguish between food poisoning and not. Is like I caught a bug. I caught a virus. But you're right. It is, I guess, technically all the same thing. Anyhow, today I'm feeling a little better, and I hope that tomorrow I feel a little better. The thing that like doesn't, that keeps me from thinking that I have been like food poisoning, is that, as I say, I didn't puke at all. I have not been spraying liquid from both ends. I've just been really nauseous. Just really nauseous all the time. And I'm very sick of it, and I would like it to be over. Sorry, I have a very good puppy who's sitting beside me, dutifully accepting pats. Have I eaten any quarter pounders with cheese? No. If I got it from anything, I'm pretty sure if I got it from anything, I got it from the lunch meat I had. Because I bought some lunch meat last week, and by the time I got to the final 3 pieces of lunch meat, it was fine. It didn't seem bad. It didn't seem like anything had gone wrong with it. It wasn't stinky. It wasn't slimy. But, you know, it was, I think, 1 day past its best before date. And no, it wasn't boar's head. It was probably maple leaf. It was Montreal style smoked meat. And it tasted fine. But if there's a likely culprit, that's it. So I don't know. Yeah, le smoked meat. That's right. Anyhow, that's enough about my gastrointestinal tract. I'll spare you the TMI. Actually, there is one other likely culprit. There's one other likely culprit that Meg didn't want to point out to me. But after a couple of days, I don't know what happened. Oh, I was gonna go take some pills, and I had to go out into the kitchen to get a tumbler to take into the bathroom where the pill cabinet is. And Meg helpfully reminded me on my way back in. It's like, you know, you're allowed to bring the glass out of the bathroom and wash it from time to time. To which I responded, "What are you saying? The thin coating of particulate feces sprayed over the outside of my toothbrushing tumbler is the culprit at hand?" Meg was like, "Well, I didn't want to say so, but it is possible. It is possible that I had been taking my pills from a feces-encrusted glass tumbler." And Sam says, I was so excited about I Will Spare You the TMI. No, I have not gotten to the TMI yet. There is much more information across the threshold of too much. And I am going to spare you that. But we all know that the bathroom is full of aerosolized poo particles. That's just what bathrooms are for. Listen, if my toothbrush can survive it, my glass tumbler can survive it too. All right. So anyhow, I did say that there was a segue into a subsequent story, which is that I think, chat, it is finally time for me to say goodbye to the slipcovers. What? Meg, if you turn and look behind you, you'll see a box. Oh. And if you turn and look at the Blu-ray display case, you will see a section that has been shocked, which I did while I was waiting for stream time to roll around because this is where things go. No, Maple is not eating all my cardboard, but you may recall that I have gone to great lengths to make sure that my entire Blu-ray collection has slipcovers, and I still feel the call of the slipcover. But last week, on Tuesday, when it came out, my copy of Twisters arrived, and it had a slipcover. And my copy of Deadpool and Wolverine arrived from Amazon.ca. And Deadpool and Wolverine, which arrived from Amazon.ca, is the first of the movies to be released from Disney under their publication deal with Sony. And Sony, apparently, I found this out after it arrived, apparently ceased production of slipcovers on 4K Blu-rays in Canada about 3 months ago. So all Sony produced 4K Blu-rays come with no slipcover in Canada. And Sam says, well, that's fine. You don't really like that many Disney movies. That's right. So that meant that it would be impossible now for me to continue getting the MCU movies with slipcovers in Canada, which means if I'm going to do it, I have to buy all future Disney releases from Amazon.com in the US at a huge premium. But I was still committed to the cause, which is why I went down to the US on Sunday. Well, that's not why I went down to the US. I had 2 movies waiting in a package in Blaine that I had to pick up. And since I was in the US, I had decided that I needed to divert to the Walmart in Bellingham so that I could pick up a copy of Deadpool and Wolverine with the slipcover. Because if you have ever seen a photo of my Blu-ray case, you know that I keep the MCU movies in their own separate section, separated from the rest of the Blu-rays. The MCU gets a place of honor. What were the movies in that package? The movies in that package were Signs and The Sixth Sense, which both released on the same day. So anyhow, mission accomplished. I got my copy of Deadpool and Wolverine. I brought it home. I put it in the place of honor with the other MCU movies and resigned myself to the fact that I would, at the very least, have to be buying all future MCU movies from America in order to get the slipcover on them. This happened on Sunday. Today, I got a package from Amazon.ca. And in this package came my Paramount-produced and published copies of Zodiac and Addams Family Values.
Did they do you dirty?
And I have come to learn that Paramount has now also ceased production of slipcovers on film releases in Canada, which means that the only companies that still produce slipcovers in Canada are boutique labels, Fox. No, not Fox. Fox doesn't exist anymore. WB is basically it. Paramount is done. Sony is done. Thereby, Disney and Fox are done. So
everyone else is going to stop too.
So it's pretty much only WB that does it now. So I'm
mad for you.
You should be. I agree.
You had this choice taken away from you.
Yes. So anyhow, extremely annoyingly, now I am at a crossroads. Because I do, in fact, already have a cart on Amazon.com with a copy of Addams Family Values and Zodiac on 4K Blu-ray sitting in it. And I can have them delivered straight to our door if I so desire. But it does mean paying $10 in import charges as well as $15.70 in shipping and handling on top of the price of the movies, which again have to be transferred, exchanged from American to Canadian dollars, which means that to buy the two movies from America is going to cost me effectively $45 each, which is not a lot more than it would cost to buy them here. I think the actual per Blu-ray price here is close to $35. So after taxes, it's like $39. So $45 each is not like an outrageous amount, but it's so much annoyance. It's so aggravating. And so anyhow, the alternative is that I take all the slipcovers and I put them in a box and I display all my 4K Blu-rays with no slipcovers, which, I posted a photo in the Discord earlier, and frankly, it probably does look tidier. And maybe sell the slipcovers. There are slipcovers that have value. They might be a huge pain in the ass to sell, but I could do it. And this would, A, free me of the mental obligation of keeping them all with slipcovers, on the one hand. And B, would mean that I don't have to pay exorbitant prices to fill in the collection with movies that have incredibly rare slipcovers. The current films in that category are Prometheus and Alien Covenant, neither of which are movies that I particularly like, but they would fill in the Alien franchise, of the movies that are available, of the Alien franchise films that are available on 4K Blu-ray. Those are the two that I don't have, and I should have bought them when they were available at retail, and I didn't. And now I feel like an idiot. But if I were going to buy them, those are going to be like $120 each to get them with the slipcovers. Versus paying $24.99 each to get them without the slipcovers. Maybe less. So it does feel to me like the fiscally responsible thing for me to do is to divest myself of the slipcover collection. The Maricat, see, here's my idea. Buy one of those huge 3-ring zippered binders and a couple of 100 DVD binder pages and shuck all your discs into the binders. Then don't worry about displaying any of it. See, I have proposed that to Meg, and Meg was like, no, that's stupid. But it would give us an entire wall that we could put like a Gundam bookcase on.
Oh, what?
I have to put the dendrobium somewhere, Meg.
No. And here's why.
All right. Zafty says the mobile Gundam base offerings are being dropped every Friday on P Bandai. Let me know when the G Self becomes available. Because I think the only Gundam base thing that is available that I care about is the Gundam base exclusive G Self. Sam says, what about interior decor that isn't collectibles? Listen, all interior decor is collectibles of one kind or another. It's just what kind of collectible. We could put teacups there. We could put rocks there. We could put books there. We could put Gundams there. We could put knickknacks there. We could put art there. It's all collectible.
It's true. It's all collectibles the whole way down. But think of the teacups.
You have a bookshelf full of teacups.
I have one small bookshelf.
I have no bookshelves full of Gundams.
That's false. Because you have a closet full of Gundams and you have a storage locker full of Gundams.
I'm not saying put the boxes on the bookshelf.
Maybe you should do that so that you have to stare at them and observe them instead of just buying one and then putting it in a storage locker like 47 floors below us. Like, and then it just disappears into the ether that is the storage locker. Well, if it's on sale.
Oh. Huh.
What's this?
This is the new Gundam Base Limited G-Self Perfect Pack. It's a remake of a kit that I just got, but has way better posability and better detail.
We have it at home.
No, we don't have it at home. We have the old shitty version of this at home. This
we
is
have the
new
old
hotness.
shitty version at home.
Yes, and I could sell the old shitty version.
You are the new hotness. So
I am not the new hotness.
You are.
I will accept being hotness, but I am not new. I am at least 29 years old.
You are the 29-year-old hotness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyhow, somebody remind me on November 1st at 9 p.m. Sorry, at 6 p.m. EDT. Sorry, at 5 p.m. EDT. Somebody remind me that the G-Self Perfect Pack is going up for pre-order. I didn't realize they'd put it up. That's dope. Anyway. Oh, yeah, and part of this sickness that I've had, I developed this weird cough, this weird dry cough. What does that have to do with the stomach flu? Anyhow, the whole story, that was the whole story, and I'm seriously considering giving up the slipcover hunt. Also, I have a dog. And she's so good. She's sitting there because I was acid reflux can cause a cough. See, I believe you. And I would accept that was the case because I have been having pretty bad heartburn the last couple of days. But also I have an esophageal condition that gives me acid reflux all the time, and I'm on medication for acid reflux. So I wouldn't expect that to be the cause. But I guess it could be. Anywho, that's that. All right, Apod has questions. Apod says, I am now watching an anime and I have questions. Apod has started watching Gundam the Witch from Mercury. Question 1 of 4. Suletta is supposed to be 17, but she looks like 13 and acts even younger. She does not look like 13. I disagree. She just acts shy. Suletta is just not a very well socialized person. That is a thing that you should know. She's shy and she has not had friends before. She's a little backwoods. Also, Sam notes she is infantilized by the anime, and that's a normal anime thing, and that's true. That's question 1 of 4. Anyhow, Suletta is 17. Question 2. Why would a parent send their kids to this murder school? People freaking duel with giant war machines at the slightest provocation. Yeah, but they're non-violent, or they're non-lethal. The duels are strictly to chop off the antenna, the fin of the Gundams. They're not setting out to kill each other in these duels. But the important thing to note, there are 2 things to note in. Well, I mean, there's 3 things to note in relation to this school. 1, as Sam notes, parents being assholes to their kids may be a sub-theme of the show. That is true. Also, the school is a proxy. There's like 2 things going on with this school. The school is like a proxy battleground for corporate maneuvering, and B, a testing ground for corporate technology. And so the parents send their kids there to teach them how to be Gundam business leaders and whatnot, and also how to fight with Gundams, and also to test their Gundam or their robot technology, and also to sort of like secure the future of the wealthy elite. This is where all the wealthy elite go. This may also answer question 3. Is there no military? There are militaries. You haven't seen them yet. Mostly, I don't even think this is really a spoiler. Mostly those militaries are private military corporations. But there are military forces in the show, yes. Question 4. Has the school never heard of orientation welcome packets? No. I don't know. It's very, very much feels like that's kind of the point, though. If you are part of the in-group, you know what you're getting into. And if you're part of the out-group, you're screwed. Although Zafty does note Suletta did get dropped in partway through the course of a semester. That's it. That's the answer. If you have further questions, please feel free. Oh, yes. Sam also says, and also getting dumped into the sports club without really knowing how the sport works at a school that goes weirdly super hard is part of the sports anime formula. That is also true. Is Witch from Mercury a sports anime? The first half of Witch from Mercury is categorically a gay sports anime. The second half, not so much. Pardon me? Still gay. Although Bandai would argue. But season 2, like the second half of Witch from Mercury, definitely orients back into being something more along the lines of a traditional Gundam show. That's what Bandai says. They're just really good friends. Just gals being pals. It's strictly a marriage of convenience. But yes, as chat notes, nobody cares what Bandai thinks, and the text of the show makes it pretty explicit, no matter what Bandai tries to walk back. So anyhow, enjoy. It's a good show, Brant. All right, I think that covers it. I think that's everything. I haven't started building a new Gundam because I've been sick and feeling like crap, and so I haven't put any time into building a new Gundam. I did shuck my my monument repair type, though. I took the box off, and I have the manual now, and I've been reading the manual. How exciting. How is the manual comparing to Bandai quality? Well, okay, so it's pretty good. I'm not going to try to claim that it's perfect, but it's pretty good. It's small, as you may have noticed. It's not printed on like 8.5 by 11. And it doesn't have a paint color guide, which is fine, but a little annoying. But like, there you go. It's these are the parts. There's an actual like, here's how to build it. And like, it's pretty good, right? Like, that's a pretty good guide. Except my favorite part is that in the middle of the book is this insert sheet, printed all in Chinese. This is a corrections sheet for instructions in the manual that were printed incorrectly. And so they've included this little insert to be like, oh, in this instruction, do this, not what we printed in the book, which is hilarious. But everything I've seen in terms of reviews and whatnot say that the build quality is quite good, and that the engineering is quite good. And it's Tuesday today, right? Okay, good. I didn't miss the final day of Agatha. Anyhow, apparently it's good. I think I mentioned that I have a plan for how I'm going to paint it, what colors I'm going to do it in. I'm planning to give it the Tallgeese 2 treatment, so it's going to be blue and white. And why is it Chinese? Because it is not a Bandai kit. It is a Chinese third-party kit called Nilsson. The company is called Nilsson Works. And it's a like clear homage to the Tallgeese, but it's not like a rip-off of an existing kit. It's a completely original kit, which is cool. It's not counterfeit, it's just third party. Yeah, like it's a Tallgeese inspired kit clearly, but it doesn't like it's not the Tallgeese. It is legally distinct Tallgeese. It is not like infringing Tallgeese. I imagine Bandai probably actually doesn't care that much about this kit in particular, because the likelihood that they were ever going to make a 1/60th scale Tallgeese, never ever going to happen. Not in 1 million years. I say that, but there is a 1/60th scale Wing Zero, so All right, we should move on. It would be great. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool if we finished Star Wars Outlaws tonight. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be fantastic? We could play something else. There are only 2 main quests remaining in Star Wars Outlaws. It's possible we won't do it. It's possible that we'll have to play this on Thursday. But it's possible. I'm saying there's a chance. And we're going to try. We're going to do our darndest. I guess it depends on how long these last 2 missions are. Star Wars Outlaws walkthrough. We are on... Oh. Oh, no, we did the truth already, didn't we? Oh, yeah, okay, we already finished the truth. So there are indeed only 2 quests left. Excellent. Technically, a game is finished whenever I stop playing it. Well, I mean, that's true. But I would like to finish it to complete the game. All right, so here's my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Sam says, and the story DLCs, joke's on you. I didn't buy the Seasons Pass. So the DLCs don't exist for me. Okay, and Garcon, can I have a drum roll, please? We got ourselves a bottle of Folk. And I owe you some jokes. At least one, maybe more than one. Let's see what I've got here. Let's see what I've got here. Let's see what I've got here. Why did the French chef want to die? Because he lost his huile d'olive. is Andi. That's I mean badly pronounced. But that is Huile d'olive, olive oil. Will to live. Will to live. That's joke number 1. It made me laugh. How long does it take to microwave a fish? 2.5 minutes. Trying to find one more for you. I always push it one too far. I try to find you another joke, and then I run dry. I knew a dude who lost his testicles in a car crash. It happened on a cul-de-sac. Thank you. Meg thinks I'm funny via Reddit. Or Reddit's funny via me. Okay, let's play a video game. Your warning that a loud noise is about to take place. This is your warning that a loud noise is happening soon. Please prepare yourself for the loud noise. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of new games on my dashboard now. Why Blop 6? Because it was free. Because I have I have Xbox Game Pass. And I want to play the campaign. I really like playing the Call of Duty campaigns. And Game Pass is perfect because it lets me play the campaigns and not have to purchase the whole game. Because I surely don't want to play the multiplayer. And apparently the campaign's pretty good. Talk to ND5 to start the heist. All right, what's the fastest way to ND5? Really? I only have a galaxy map here?
So, did you think we'd ever get this close to pulling it off?
I calculated a 30% chance that you'd get me killed,
That's not bad.
and 93% that I'd be forced to shoot you.
Oof, right. Sorry to disappoint.
Yes, well, the job's not done yet. Are you ready? Or do you want to speak to the crew before we go?
No, to heck with the crew. Start the job. Let's go.
Okay, I'm ready.
You will not be able to go
What are
back
you gonna do
after
with your
this
cut?
point.
Hot oil bath?
I don't get a cut.
What? How's that fair?
I already got my
I'm a
cut.
droid with a restraining bolt and property of Jalen Vrax.
It doesn't have to be like this. We could use Gadik's freedom spike.
Don't, Kay.
We pull this off, I'm rich, you're free. Everybody wins.
Stop. I am loyal to Jalen. Only Jalen. Deviate from the plan and I would be forced to eliminate you.
Okay, but is it really
No,
loyalty
no,
if
that's
you're
not me
controlled by a
talking.
restraining bolt?
It doesn't matter, Kay. Now let's go. We're wasting time.
Hi, puppy. I still have a puppy here. She's just hanging out. See? What a good girl. Look at this good girl.
Here's where we find out how good Jalen's plans are.
It's never exactly like it is in the Hollow, is it?
Okay, once I take down their security, we override the access hatch and get inside. There's the mansion. First stop is that security building. We'll take down the outer defenses from there. Stay out of sight. I'll clear the way to the security building.
I'm coming with you, Kay.
No, you're not. This has to be done quiet.
All right, don't trigger any alarms.
I better keep an eye out.
All things considered, this is the good life.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Oh, have they patched the stealth in some way?
Don't get lazy now, yeah?
Something funny going on. What was that?
I got her! Just
No, you don't. Stealth.
Hold on. You're not supposed to do that.
Ah, crap. Who even spotted me? Oh. Well, yeah, that would do it.
Shield's in the way.
Start running!
Ow! Jesus Christ. All right, where did the droid go?
taken care of.
That's right, never mind. Ow!
She's hiding! Hey out!
Ah! God damn it!
This is not.
She can't be here!
Did somebody just say parkour? Wow. Yikes.
Eyes up, everyone.
I'm itching for a brawl.
Thank you.
Go to one.
I'm getting help!
No, you're not. All right, get to cover, get to cover. In retrospect, maybe I ought to have kept the sniper rifle.
Do you know what we fight for?
Now!
I'll get back.
No, you won't.
Take them out!
Gadik, security building's yours.
Haha!
Just a droid to take it down.
I saw that news that Sophie Turner is testing for Lara Croft in the upcoming Tomb Raider show, and I don't know how I feel about that. Sophie Turner doesn't look anything like I think Lara Croft looks like. Am I supposed to be doing something here? No. Okay, good. The answer is I was not supposed to be doing something here.
I'm so proud of that little guy.
Come on. We gotta hit them before they realize what's happening.
Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of incoming fire.
Not today! Launching grenade! Not good! Knock him down! Take him down! You can't take us all!
Jesus. Ow! God damn it!
We can do this! Launching grenade!
Ow!
Come on,
I didn't even kill that guy.
do you know what we fight for?
Where's Mamie McGee?
Get that hatch open, Asara.
Copy that, team leader.
Ugh, come on.
What about Angelina Jolie? Angelina Jolie looked not entirely unlike the Lara Croft that existed and was predominant in most people's minds when those movies were made.
Cracking the seal.
And what's her butt? The other one, Emilia Clarke. Emilia Clarke, or was it the other one that looks like Emilia Clarke?
Okay, let's keep it that way.
Alicia Vikander, that's the one. Alicia Vikander did not look incredibly unlike the remake version of Laura, or the reboot Lara Croft. I thought she was fine casting as well. Sophie Turner looks like neither of them. Are you trying to get my attention to give you a treat? Is that what you're... Are you demanding
See
a
you at the
treat?
casino. And remember, you're the only way we're getting out of here.
Good luck, Kay.
Treat you well. Are you being
Memorize the layout of the system here. Follow me and nobody gets lost. Okay, we need to kill the power to these fans.
I'll find a way to shut them down.
Okay. Flawless video game.
Okay, next. See any way to shut down these fans?
Sorry, I just want to see if it does that again. Okay, no, there we go. I just broke the animation that one time. How exciting. Maple, what seems to be your concern?
Nix, hold this for me, okay? That should do it.
I know, she's so greedy. Maple, you were having a nice little nap. You were being so quiet and peaceful and gentle and kind. And now you're being demanding.
It's a labyrinth in here, so stick close to me.
What if I go the wrong way first, though? That's what I thought. No, she says, I do not want a scritch. I desire only treats.
I'll shut this one down, too.
I don't know, Kay. Those pipes look pretty corroded.
Bye!
I'm fine. We're in one piece.
Do you know where you are?
Not
Close
a
to
clue.
the hangar. We'll cross it and meet up with you on the other side. So, keep going. Stick to the plan. Hangar's just ahead.
I feel like maybe all of these routes go to the same place. Or maybe not. No, Maple. If I give you a treat every time you bark, you will learn that every time you bark, you get a treat. And I'm afraid that's not how this works. That doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for you. It works for
We're
none
almost
of
out
us.
of the vents. I think I see the way out.
Ah, okay. That's where that goes. She's still giving me puppy eyes.
Found the exit. We're leaving the vents.
So what does this route go to? Ah, a pile of stuff. I'm sorry, Maple. I cannot acknowledge your treat desires.
Kay, how are you doing? Everything all right?
A little busy right now.
You heard her. Keep moving. Okay, this is turning into a record. 7 slices so far. Of course, there is code to make this a lot easier.
After this, you'll be so rich you'll never have to slice again.
You don't get slicers at all, kid. And that's 8. Personal best.
Balls. Balls. I'm so cooked. I'm so done.
Looks fine. Stay.
No, no! Fudge.
Come on, Nix. They're after us.
We're almost out of the vents. Think I see the way
Not
out.
today, Satan. What? Who triggered the alarm? Alright, well, everything about this is terrible.
Something's up. We're almost out of the vents. I think I see the way out.
Keep moving, Nix.
God damn it!
We're leaving the vents.
That all you got?
Nobody used the alarm! Just... God damn it!
Something feels off. Hold on.
Whoops!
What was that? We're almost out of the vents. I think I see the way out.
Do these cameras ever move? Oh, there is a vent over there. Okay.
Found the exit. We're leaving the vents.
I would not, strictly speaking, describe my current position
Can't
as
wait to upgrade my speeder.
preferable to my previous position. Oh, let's pull a Batman.
Okay, this is turning into a record. 7 slices so far. Of course, Lero's codes make this a lot easier.
After this, you'll be so rich you'll never have to slice again.
You don't get slicers at all, kid. And that date, personal best.
Still doesn't feel right.
Okay, well, at least I'm reasonably safe here. Hello, Papair! Hello, Raiders. Welcome. What are you up to this evening?
They hired me to patrol. Really?
we go. Up we go. You're playing a game called Ghost Town Pumpkin Festival. It's a fun little pumpkin carving game where you can also rate other folks' pumpkins. Cute.
These boots are killing me.
Something's out there.
What the hell? Where am I supposed to go?
Shouldn't be much longer now.
Okay, we're still making good time. Nothing in
Probably
here but
out
scrubber
here.
droids. New models, too. They have sensor upgrades, low friction actuators, and even... What did I tell you about keeping the comms clear? This is important.
Quiet, Nix.
I like when you say quiet, Nix, and Nix immediately makes a sound. And not like a quiet sound either. All right, through the narrow crevasse of loading.
They still haven't seen us.
Okay, we're coming out of the vents.
I tinkered with one of their droids. Told it to start a maintenance cycle. It bypassed all of the security logs for us.
Gotta admit, it was half clever.
Look at you two. I'm on my way.
Better keep an eye out.
Something was here.
Oh, this isn't the way I was supposed to go? Dick move.
Still nothing. Don't like this.
Really? Can I flip back over?
It was nothing.
Send it.
Something's not right. Need a side hustle. I can tell someone's lurking around.
There we go.
Okay, all these old lifts need is a little boost.
Last. No.
They still haven't seen us.
Okay, we're coming out of the vents.
I tinkered with one of their droids. Told it to start a maintenance cycle. It bypassed all of the security logs for us.
Gotta admit, it was half clever.
Look at you two. I'm on my way. Whew, glad that's over. Okay, all these old lifts need is a little boost.
gonna be one of those.
I'm fine, really.
Kay, you don't know how happy I
Oh,
am
hey.
to see you.
Okay, so I took a little detour, but now we need to push on to the vault. The longer we take, the harder this gets.
We did lose valuable time to your little accident.
We still got enough? Or did you want to waste more time arguing about it?
I like this, Kay.
Come on, we got some serious slicing ahead of us.
Okay, but I'm not the slicer.
Okay, Rico, you ready?
Always. Are you? We have to complete our slices at the same time. If we drop, the turrets will blast us.
One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brutal. Brutal. This slicing minigame is just actually incredibly broken. Yeah, like, it just doesn't work when there are no words. Like, the numbers don't tell us anything. If it was that they had to be sorted in numerical order, I'd accept that as an answer. there's a quest you can do to make it much easier. I've seen no sign of that. If there is a mechanic to this that I'm fully not aware of, it turns out... How does slicing work? Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, so no, there isn't anything about the version of the slice that is available to me. Yes, I'm aware I can go past the red line, but if I fail, enemies in the area are alerted to my presence. There is a downside for failing it. I think did it just take pity on me and give me fewer numbers to choose from? No, it did not. All right, I managed to put 4 in all but the right spot. Oh! No! Okay, well, we can get it this time. Disable the turrets.
Okay, barrier and turrets down.
Well done. I've never dual sliced with someone before. No one's been good enough to keep up until now.
Ah, yes. That's
one.
definitely what was
Keep it
happening
right
there.
ahead. I'll be ready.
I feel like the guns going off in the vault would probably alert the owner of the vault. If I had a turret system in my vault and it started going off, I would hope that my iPhone would alert me.
Well, good news for you. I work for Sliro now. I know all this is a front for the Empire. Come on. We both work for the ISB. No need to make this complicated. Let me in. Now, why'd you ruin it with a question like that? That's more like it.
Gatekeeper droids are advanced, but not advanced enough.
Now here's hoping this time we open the right vault.
In retrospect, the Imperial computer
okay,
station
let's
should
get
have
into that
probably
vault.
given away that
I'll flank the
Sliro was
charges.
ISB. Which kind of droids are the ones that are okay to mind control? All of them. Droids aren't people.
Rico, you're up. Sliro's codes will let you slice that door.
And that's a lesson for you, Kay. Never use the same codes twice.
I sure hope we didn't damage the door
How
railing
did they
or
know
anything.
We were here?
I can't imagine how they could know.
Hey, Nick! How about you surrender?
Not today. Ow.
How about you surrender? Take them all out! Shield won't break!
Ah, crap.
Come on, really?
He shot that person in half.
Just back off.
Y'all got any of them back to vials?
I have to thank you.
Fail!
I've never had a chance to claim my own death mark.
Come and get it.
Fail. Blaster. Anything you're waiting for?
No. I've decided.
Is this a joke?
Hilarious.
You know, they
isn't
took
it?
a lot more shots when I tried to
20%.
shoot them.
10.
I'll take everything you have.
It's yours. 15. Done.
Do you really think you can get away with this?
Ank? Anytime now.
How could you know us, dude?
Your lives are over. Your family, friends, gone.
Just shoot him!
There's nowhere in the galaxy you can hide from the ISB.
Just shoot him!
Last thing I need is a dead ISB director. But I can get there.
No, he'd be better off dead. The last thing you need is a
Coming?
live ISB director with a
Buying time.
vendetta.
All of Zurich is about to come down on you. Get ready, Cap. Casino's just ahead.
Okay, Egg, Gadik, it's time to split up.
What? We didn't talk about this.
Rico found my face in the casino security logs. I step in there.
This is Rebel
instant
Moon.
alarm.
On uno ubo vento wadjo baredi am nolia ubo. Giu dovdita.
Okay, fine, but we'll meet you both back at the Trailblazer.
Okay, how we doing? I'm seeing you 7.5 minutes behind.
Maybe it's because we just ran into Slero.
He was there?
That guy was way more paranoid than we gave him credit for.
You killed him,
but
right?
You got the goods. Asara, are you there?
I infiltrated the security room. The homing beacon's been planted. You should be getting a nice, strong ping.
All right, Sam, I didn't follow. You're going to have to explain what you meant by this is Rebel Moon. Oh, right. This is the blast the wall.
Okay, that was loud.
I like that he's still alerted on the floor.
Oh, Zurich Bash is empty in the casino. Smart.
There goes walking out the front door. Hey, it was a good plan.
They want to fight? We'll give them a fight.
Well, it's nice one of us is excited about this.
How long was Slero waiting in the vault for you to try and crack it open? The better question is... Oh, no, it was a different door we blew up.
We're nearly there.
No, it was that door we blew up. How loud was the detonation inside that vault?
Ride is here.
Keep talking, Slero. What? You'll have to speak up.
Oh, come on.
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Then we make our own. Asara, hold them off. Rico, let's open those generator panels.
Who are we holding off? I mean, you're probably right that they left him alive so that Vader could kill him.
It's like sliced. First panel's open, Kay. Blast it.
We got hunters.
I can keep slicing open those panels, but
Ow.
it's gonna take time. If you need to keep us all alive, sure, you got it.
Almost got the second barrier sliced.
You know, I'm pretty sure if you're throwing a grenade and you get shot in the face, you flinch.
Okay, I've
You
opened the
probably don't
generators.
complete throwing the
Blast them.
grenade.
We need those barriers down now.
Picking up a lot of comms activity, Kay. More Zerg pressure coming.
Always putting barriers in my way.
Get ready!
Slicing the last barrier. Gonna need a minute. This one's Sigma encrypted. Someone actually knew what they were doing.
Ow! What? That was just incredibly rude.
Slice this. Haven't seen dynamic encryption like this before.
I will be retreating to the back of the room.
Okay, cracked it. Okay, time to do your thing.
How about you surrender?
You can't get an idea.
Get ready to run!
I too am mad that the cool sheriff didn't become relevant.
Do you know what we fight for?
After him! Everybody to the Trailblazer! Now!
Cool sheriff would have been relevant if I had side. If the game wanted me to side quest, it should have been more fun.
Things won't be the same after this. Where's our hall?
This is better. Slero databank, Imperial clearance codes, operational planning, base schematics.
And Slero's personal collection of blackmail on almost every ranking officer in the Empire. Files his ISB friends have no idea he's been collecting.
Hey, you said the rebellion gets access and nobody gets hurt.
Is there anyone in here not stabbing me in the back?
This is just Justice League War now.
Slero spent millions of ISB cash on Zarek Besh. He wanted to use underworld networks to hunt the Rebel Alliance. He failed, but somehow still managed to build one of the most powerful syndicates in the galaxy.
You want Zarek Besh?
I have the Codex. I have Asara's rebel network. Unlike Sliro, I'll give the Empire everything they ever wanted while making millions.
What's your deal with Sliro?
Just tipping the scales, Kay.
He'll be free to go once he has Zarek Besh. No more death mark. That's the deal.
And Asara? Okay. Deal's changed.
ND5.
Hey, come on!
You didn't keep your eyes on the score, kiddo.
Do it. Shoot your mom.
It's not me, Kay.
I don't even remember which one is Asara at this point. Is that the rebel dude?
Hey, Bran.
Hey, kiddo. I don't really do speeches, but here we are. Truth is, we both know you're not cut out for this kind of life. And that's all I am. Stick with me, you're gonna get yourself killed. You're a good kid, Kay. Just remember, in this galaxy, you can't trust someone's always gonna be...
You can keep the room until you get things all figured out.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're a good kid, not cut out for a life of crime. Here, enjoy this life of crime.
Just for a few days.
That's what you need?
Till I figure it out. Come on.
We've seen him 3 times, Sam. Thank you.
Where are we?
Tomatoma distola, huayaba suja revelator.
You're okay. Do you think you'll fit in there?
How did you find me?
Rico. Chitinga auto, sata uba.
We took our shuttle and came as fast as we could. And now that we got you, we can get out of here.
Thanks, both of you, but I'm not going anywhere.
Chichiwamake, titoki tabola needs.
ND is still under Jalen's control.
He was Jalen's enforcer long before we came into the picture.
And without him, you'd be locked up in some Imperial lab. And you'd be a prisoner on Kijimi. Yeah, we lost. But ND is the only one that can't walk away. Take this and stay out of sight. Hank, wanna plant some surprises?
Twamabola, do to this.
We'll find him. Ram this in the restraining bolt. And ND5 is free.
And now you and I find the bridge.
What about the army of bucketheads surrounding us?
Get moving, Sky!
Easy.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Stay close to me.
What? No, you stick close to me. I've got the blaster. We can't look like we're lost. Where are the turbo lifts?
How am I supposed to know? I was never assigned to a Star Destroyer. So your plan's just to walk up to ND5 with the Freedom Spike?
It should strip that restraining bolt off, right?
Unless it malfunctions. Or you can't get close enough. What if he recognizes your walk?
I get blasted.
So glad we worked this out.
Rhodian scum.
Very original.
Sector's quiet.
Hey, Foxmar! Raiders, welcome.
Keep your comms active. Over.
Destiny 2, hey?
I kind of missed the days when I was stationed on a...
Trooper, where are you taking this prisoner?
Just, standard transfer, sir.
There's no transfer on the schedule. In fact, I don't even see a record of this prisoner.
Tell the truth.
You wouldn't, sir. Command wants to keep it quiet. This, scum is a defector from Akiva. He was caught leaking classified Viper droid technology to the rebels.
A traitor, huh? I should execute you myself.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it, but they want to torture him and all that, sir. Really make him suffer.
Fine. Proceed, Trooper.
I feel like she shouldn't have paused in the delivery so much, given that it was telling the truth.
Like dealing with the Kanto police.
There's a control room.
Can you access the ship's terminal? We need to find ND5.
Sure. How are we going to clear it
She
up?
was pausing like she was making things
Stand
up,
aside for a
but
second.
it was all the truth.
Okay, the camera. Can you shut it down?
Maybe. How do you want me to shut it down?
Okay, no one's watching.
There's still gonna be an officer in there.
Sure, I'll take care of them.
TK-454, where are you? You were assigned escort duty and the VIP's shuttle has already docked. You're going to give this ship a bad name.
Here I am!
Kind of scary, actually.
Just bring up the ship's plans.
Accessing its data core.
Any way to hurry this up?
Okay. You're not going to like this.
Sliro, what is he doing here?
It says he's been called in for a conference.
How much you want to bet Jalen and ND5 are going to be there? If I can get there in time, I can join his escort.
That is a terrible idea.
I'm a stormtrooper, Gadik. To Sliro, I'm invisible.
Unlocking the door. Get to that turbo lift before it leaves.
You've been relieved, Trooper.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Stop wasting my time. You've been relieved of your post. Now move.
Of course, sir. I'm leaving.
Yeah, nothing unusual about that at all.
I've never seen such a disorganized ship. That's always how things are run.
Afraid so, sir.
Disgraceful. I despair for the state of
Other
the
stormtrooper is like, what are you talking about? We got Lord Vader's ship of the month.
The gall. The sheer sheer audacity of it. To think anyone would dare summon me from halfway across the Empire? This better be of paramount importance, or someone is going to suffer.
Yes, Director.
I'll escort you to the bridge, sir. I know the way. I don't need menials to hold my hand.
And then the quest immediately says, escorts Leo to the bridge. This is where we get to watch him be executed by Lord Vader.
Director Barsha.
Oh, Vader's not even here.
I understand there has been a security breach.
It's a personal matter.
Not when you've been so careless with critical Imperial intelligence. You have outlived your usefulness to the Emperor.
Jalen.
The Empire accepts your terms, Jalen Rex.
Nice cape. Let me guess, the fur was your idea.
Coordinates to the rebel base.
Set course for Akiva, friend.
The terms.
Lord Vader drives a hard bargain. In exchange for the Akivan rebels, and the return of some very sensitive information. You really haven't figured it out yet.
The terms, Jalen.
The Empire is giving me Zarek Besh. And you.
You told him.
That we're brothers? Felt like a detail.
You've no idea what you've done.
I know.
Aha, they
exactly
were brothers.
What I've done. The Clone Wars were over. Our factories were set to build thousands of destroyers for the Imperial fleet. We would have been the richest family on Corellia.
I did what I had to do.
You accused us of plotting against the Emperor, and for what? A promotion? We had everything, Slero.
You had everything. I was your father's mistake.
You had a place at the table.
I had scraps. And you never let me forget for 1 second that you were the favorite.
I was the heir!
But we were family. Now, you owe me an empire. So I'm taking yours. You remember ND5?
Don't remember that scar on his chest.
Who you sent to hunt down and kill every last Barsha.
You always did.
I really thought I'd feel something.
So much for tipping the scales, huh? All this for some revenge on your brother?
Well, you should know, Kay. No one hurts you like family. If you're here for the Codex...
I'm here for Andy. And him, I guess.
You're kidding. Well then, come and get them.
Really? I'd love to.
Gadik, things went real bad. ND5 saw me, and now he's trying to kill me.
Okay, I'll find you the fastest way to the end.
No, I've still got the spike, Gadik. I can free him.
Yes, he saw you completely.
I won't give up. I won't give up.
By
Get
accident.
away from me, Kay, and never stop running.
Whee!
Only one way to go. Whoa.
The seeing me was completely unavoidable. Nothing could have been done.
I'm totally lost, Gadik.
You're close to engineering. Just follow the power conduits, and there will be a turbo lift ahead.
Okay, got it.
Turbo lift ahead.
Okay. It's okay to leave. You had your shot.
As long as your spike works, I still got
I
one more
really
chance.
didn't.
You should have listened to Rico. I gave you a clean slate. You could have started over.
You don't get it. I don't want to start over. I want my crew.
Where in the hell? I'm so lost. Boy, it's a good thing this Star Destroyer doesn't have any staff.
Gadik, where am I?
According to the ship's plans, you're looking at the primary and secondary power cores for the deflector shields.
How much power are we talking? There's gotta be enough to stun a BX droid, right?
ND5's components are shielded, but it's enough to stop him at least.
Tell me how.
You need to cycle up both cores. They will trigger an emergency discharge through the central emitter. Understand?
So I turn on both cores, lure him to the middle, and it stuns him?
Close enough.
It's about the family we met 2 days ago, and who has been under programming to kill us.
Okay, good for you for getting out of the escape pod. But you should have run. Now I can only hope ND5 doesn't finish the job before I get there.
Hop.
There's the emitter. Looks like I need to set up the trap from the console. Nothing happened. Something's interfering with the cores.
Restart the power cores 0 of 2. Boy, it's a good thing there's not a battle droid hell-bent on my death running around out here. That would be real bad for me.
I'm at the first core.
Fire it up. We want as much power as you can get.
I'm unlocking it. He's gonna survive, right?
He's a top-of-the-line battle droid, K, but he's an old one. No guarantees.
Enemy.
Oh, crap! Uh-oh. I fully don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Whistling might be effective.
Run and never look back. I told you I'd find you. I hear you, Kay. Target found. I will find you eventually. I know you're there. I'm begging you, Kay. I heard that. There you are.
Oh, I have pressed all 3. Okay. Ah!
You can't win, Kay. I told you I'd find you. I can't.
Okay, first course up.
Okay, it's pointless. ND5 is my droid. He's always been mine.
You're wrong.
Am I? Doesn't look like it.
Now let's see.
Jesus Christ.
You're trying to overload the deflector cores. You know I can't fight Jalen's orders.
Just come
You're
on,
lying,
Indy.
Kay.
I had to. I'm just
Now
trying to
your
save us
death
both.
will be on my conscience.
That conversation definitely was working correctly.
This only ends one way.
This looks like maybe this was
Indy,
the wrong
I know
way to
you don't
go.
want to do this.
What I want has not mattered for a long time.
You're still talking to me. That means you can fight it.
The bolt doesn't work that way, Kay. The bolt is absolute. Okay, I can hear blaster fire, and that means you're close. And so is the end.
I feel like Indy could just walk over to the panel that I'm about to pop out of.
Where did you come from?
I am anticipating your next move. I cannot control it. I was created to hunt and destroy.
You're more than just a battle droid.
Oh, Christ, really?
If you believe that, you're fooling yourself. Enemy in sight. Hiding won't work. You have to run. When we met, I resented having to save your life.
Trying to kill me with honesty now?
I see now you are different, Kay. You deserve to survive. That will not happen if you keep doing what you are doing. I can hear you.
No, you can't.
You can't stop me. I hear you, Kay.
You just walked right past me.
Deke, I fired up the second core.
Kay, head to the input.
Too much interference. Gotta lure him to the middle.
Oh, God!
Run faster, Kay.
Okay, Indy. Here I am. You win. I won't fight anymore. But I know this isn't you. It's Jalen.
I told you to run.
I don't know where I'm supposed to lure him.
Just a moment.
Oh. Oh, the shield went away. I definitely didn't see the shield go away. This is fine. Absolutely nothing is going wrong. Oh. Great work, camera!
I'm sorry, Kay.
Me too. Andy?
Kay! I didn't think you had it in you. They made those BX units tough. Blast her.
Why, yes, I will blast her.
Not bad. I'll take this.
You okay?
Never better.
Good. Because I can't breathe in this thing.
I'm gonna thank you, Kay. But I'm not going to apologize. I did what I had to do.
I never asked, Asara.
Look, the Codex can save a lot of lives.
You took on the most powerful force in the galaxy to save a friend. I'm just trying to save mine.
Okay, I would like some healing items. I would desperately like some healing items.
Next, the button! Push it!
But why is the alarm only going off now?
Kay, you're alive.
I've got Asara and ND5 here, and we could really use that turbo lift.
Got it. There's one side ahead. I'm calling it for you.
Y'all got any of them back to vials? Thank you. Now I'm gonna just wait for my health to regen. Since it's not instantaneous and getting hit stops it from giving you the full power of the heal.
There's the lift.
And there's the storm.
This is a target-rich environment.
Yeah, indeed, do your thing. No thanks. I don't want your Gatling blaster.
Come on. Nix, be careful.
Okay, please stop.
They won't quit.
Indeed, what are you doing over there? No, don't shoot that guy! Shoot this guy! Please engage in higher quality threat assessment. Stormtroopers. Ow! Oh! There they are!
Okay, when we get out of here, we gotta warn the rebels on Akiva. They don't stand a chance against this Star Destroyer.
You know, I'm not liking our chances either. Get on that lift now.
All right, at least I got a...
You're not letting up.
Oh, come on! I didn't even want to slide there.
Okay, when we get out of here, we gotta warn the rebels on Akiva. They don't stand a chance against this Star Destroyer.
You know, I'm not liking our chances either. Watch out, Nix.
Troopers are getting real close.
Get on that lift now. We're pinned down.
Oh, come on! The audacity!
The lift is here.
Zara, we need to go.
Okay, ND5, Zara, I can't believe you pulled this off.
Yeah. Can
we're
we
still
please
pulling,
just get
actually.
out of here? They're not gonna run out of stormtroopers. We gotta go.
Maybe
There's
go
too many of
faster.
them. We gotta get back to the Trailblazer. Okay, Yank. Anytime now.
Oh, Jesus. Just run! Just run!
Come on. ND, fire up the hyperdrive.
Evil base, do you read?
Thais, como se juha?
Kivo base, respond. Daniel, you need to evacuate.
Hyperdrive's online.
Ready to jump.
Sorry? You're breaking up. Say
The Empire knows where you are. Can you hear me?
Diverting power to deflectors.
Deflectors? Are you serious?
Asura, keep trying.
This is a very stupid idea.
Calling in some favors. I hope.
That's right. Who are we calling in favors from?
Okay. Let's see what this old ship's really made of.
People base, do you read? We have a Star Destroyer moving into bombardment position. Dang it, can you hear me? Nothing is getting through.
Got it!
Taking fire.
Shields down!
Why isn't this working? Try to boost the signal. Better not be stealing power from the deflectors. Dang it! Kevo base! Come on, do you read?
Enemy behind us. We're taking damage.
Whoops!
Good shot.
Yeah, great shot. You're right. What a phenomenal shot.
They got us!
Nice shooting. On our left.
I can't get through to the base. They gotta have a jammer that's blocking communications.
K, for the message
That's
to reach the
the
rebels.
intended way to play, right?
I hear you.
We're being hit, K.
We lost our shields!
Oh god, I am taking beat this time. Ah!
That's advanceable.
Right flank.
On it!
We're taking hits.
In retrospect, upgrading this ship so that
We're hit. K, that Imperial cruiser is jamming our
it
communications.
perhaps didn't take quite as many beatings as it is taking might have been a good idea.
Enemy left.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
Their engine's gone.
This is bad! Really bad!
I can't get through to the base. They gotta have a jammer that's blocking communications.
K, for the message to reach the rebels, you must destroy it.
I hear you.
From the left.
Oh, come on!
Weapons have overheated. Taking fire.
Alright, I should break off and not take as much fire.
Enemy at the rear.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
We're hit.
We lost shields!
Their engines are on in. We're being hit, K.
There we go. Haha!
lost control. Why have I lost control?
We're locked in track beam.
Sorry, acknowledge.
Daniel, did you get out?
Moving to now. Okay, not bad.
But not enough.
What now?
Someone's answered the distress beacon.
Kusa.
Hooray!
Gorak.
I
Never
knew
signed
making
up to
friends
help me
with the
out tight.
Pikes would be a good plan.
You want the codex, don't you?
You're getting the hang of this.
And we have a deal.
Never thought I'd see the day my people fight beside rebels.
Syndicates on Bilio Krish Turamna. Sorry. Jiventas tut Mikiyuno.
How about we get moving before they change their minds?
Agreed.
And by get me moving, you mean leave, right? We're gonna let them
If
fight?
that Star Destroyer opens fire on the factory, the damage to Mira will be catastrophic.
I hear you. We need to find a way to stop it.
Okay,
Can we
so that's a
even
no.
hurt that thing?
Not through those shields. Okay, you need to destroy the shield generators. Left flank.
Go on! Okay, Denyon, tell me straight. Do we stand a chance against this thing?
There's always hope, Kay.
I'd say 80-20 Empire.
Oh, not that odds. Got it.
Whee!
Nice shooting.
Thank you. I work long and hard for learning how to aim like that.
Trailblazer, it is unprofitable to attack the Empire so brazenly.
Yeah? If we pull this off, just think of the salvage.
You think like a Pike. I see why Gorak approves of you.
Good. Keep at it, Kay. The shields are down. The reactor is vulnerable.
Got it. Signal our friends that we're starting our attack.
Where's my...
She's hurt.
Hey, Pike Starfighter.
There we
What's
go.
Thornton gonna make of all this?
He will fear us. It is good to show him what we can do.
Boosters on!
Turbo laser neutralized. We're hit. Turret destroyed.
Ow, Jesus.
Hey, rebels. Make a deal. Packs have credits. You have no
I should probably not just sit here.
We don't fight for money.
We're fighting for freedom.
Did I do it? I did it!
Up internal
Hooray!
explosions. And a chain reaction in the Revelator's ion drives.
Never thought I'd see this.
Me neither.
Tagua. Sukura Toga. Boom.
Maybe the flight controls are not the best. No, they're perfect! They allowed me to park exactly where I
get
wanted
out of here.
to.
Look, I'm just saying. What I've pulled from the Codex, Jalen was right. We can't tip the scales against the Empire.
Oh, you're serious?
We got lucky.
Taking out the Star Destroyer for no money is lucky?
We could use you, Kay.
I think I'm done being used.
Yeah, there we go. That was a
be
fourth
careful out
time we
there,
met
Sarah.
that guy.
What about you?
Banki Danko. Ventamino Luna de Tabola, Chinuma. Titokitas Legaton.
Ah, that's too bad. I think I got the job. Lots of droids and casinos.
Troy Ubakava Pagua.
And safes to blow to pieces.
Okay, Ubanolea.
You two have fun. But I'll bail you out when you mess it up. I figure I owe you one.
So where are you picking up their tab?
The flight controls aren't terrible, although ultimately I stopped bothering with the flight controls for the most part and just used the lock-on to orient towards
Still
whatever.
watch your
Like,
room.
I'd push myself in the direction of what I needed to point at and then just lock
keep the
onto it
lights
and
on,
let that
Bram.
drag me.
As long as you need.
Was wondering when you'd show up. Just here for my 20%. 10. But how about something better? I thought the Codex was lost in battle. To everyone else. I figure there's enough secrets in there for someone to start their own business. Just don't forget me when you rule the underworld. Could use a partner. Already got one. But hey, I'm easy enough to track down, right?
So, where do we go next?
Anywhere we want, Andy.
Second star to the left and straight on till morning. We did it, Reddit. Time for 50 minutes of credits. That's about right. I don't doubt it. Well, now we can just sort of hang out over here. So that was Star Wars Outlaws. Are these names to blame? Oh dear. It was fine. I don't want to badmouth it. It was fine. It was a completely acceptable game. Oh, here we go. We've got
The best slicer in the galaxy, caught for using March credits. Jalen Brax was clever, wasn't he?
I see you read my file.
10 crews in 9 years. No home, no family, and absolutely no attachments. Except for one. You have any idea what this is?
Cheap bet at the father track?
A tracker. A strong one, too. Custom build. I'd say at least 10 years old. Whoever built this wanted to know exactly where their mark was at all times. Makes sense. You can't trust someone's always gonna be there. But that's what makes it matter when they are. Not bad.
For an Imperial.
I'd say this one needs a bit more time to think about what she's done. On me, Trooper.
Sir, it's against protocol to leave a prisoner unguarded. All right, I think we can go back here. We made it. New sweater. No, this is actually a really old sweater. My sweatshirt is just in the wash. Is next Tuesday the last stream before bus, or am I going to end on Sunday? As it is currently planned, Tuesday is the last stream before bus, but I may have to change that. So it may be Sunday as the last stream before bus. At the moment, it is unclear. But you've at least got me on Thursday and Sunday. Bus starts on Friday of next week, Jim Cat. Will I be bringing Maple to Desert Bus? I'm sorry, not this year. Maybe it is conceivable that it might be possible for Maple to make an appearance the following year, but not this year. This year she's staying with the grandparents. Maple would lose her damn mind at Desert Bus, though. She would not be able to contain her excitement. It would be a disaster. It would be a delight, but it would be a disaster. No, she wouldn't pee anywhere. She doesn't excitement pee. Just the tail would be going.
And then the
tail
face would be
so
going.
hard. And then, yeah, the face would be going, and she'd be, like, wanting to jump. I mean, one assumes that a year from now she'll be 3, and so she'll be a little calmer.
I certainly hope she's 3 next year. Like, what is I'm thinking, like, she almost could this year, but next year, I think she'd be even more trustworthy.
She'd be more trustworthy next year, yeah.
Plus, it'd be good to do, like, a trial run, bringing her over to our friend's house that we stay with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Between now and then.
Oh. Right. Maple Cam for Hope. I like the way you think. Anyhow, we finished.
Yay!
I beat the game.
Now what are you going to do?
I have no idea.
How is it 9:20?
Call of Duty Blops 6 for the next 2 streams, because I can probably finish it in 2 streams, because that's how Call of Duty campaigns go.
Dude,
no!
Shooty Mans.
I've done it twice before. You know what it is? Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts stream. Campaign stream. Because I've streamed it in the past, and it took me 2 streams to stream through in the past. Oh, there's a fast scroll. Do I have enough SSD space for Call of Duty? It's already installed on my Xbox. I downloaded it already. Conveniently, they let you pick what parts of the game you want to download. And so I only downloaded the campaign. I didn't download the multiplayer or Warzone. Sam says Ghosts is like a hallucinatorily stupid campaign, meaning it derogatorily. I would say Ghosts is like a hallucinatorily stupid campaign, affectionate. I wholeheartedly agree that it is a hallucinatorily stupid campaign. It is very dumb. course says, I'm just getting caught up on shift assignments. I see Ben abandoned you for Alpha Flight. So the thing you need to know, it's maybe not apparent from my title in the working group, the Desert Bus working group on the page. As the entertainment coordinator, it was my responsibility to build the shift assignments. It's my fault, not Ben's. It's actually not quite true. What happened is I built 3 different shift rosters for the whole event. And then I brought them to the working group and we did a vote on which one we thought was the preferable one. And I did the 3 in conjunction with Andrew. I worked with Andrew on it. So it was not in fact a singular effort. It was myself and Andrew. We made 3 options. We brought them to the working group. We voted on them. And it just happens that the one we have is the one that won. Music doesn't sound Star Wars-y enough. Brownie notes it feels as Star Wars-y as all the non-Williams Star Wars OSTs have. I would argue that not even all of John Williams' Star Wars music sounds like Star Wars music. But certain parts, like that previous section of the music, sounded perfectly Star Wars-y. This doesn't so much. There were a bunch of previews for the indie game today, and they were incredibly divided. I saw that. I also saw the one that was, like, focused on Indy's grabby hands, and I couldn't tell if it was a positive impression or a negative impression. It was written to be so focused on Indy's grabby hands. I actually thought it was kind of a terrible article because I actually couldn't divine an impression from it. Snowdrop Winnipeg. Oh, I knew about this studio. That's right, I did know there was an Ubisoft Winnipeg. At one time, long ago, I did apply for a job at Ubisoft Winnipeg when they were just forming the studio. I never heard back. Nice. Now we're all into the product research and game telemetry and data analytics. Oh, we finally escaped Ubisoft. We've made it to the Walt Disney Company. You'd be very curious to learn how this level of involvement in multiple studios actually works. So would I. Is it just that people are paid by the studio in the city they live in, but they're on teams remotely? It probably depends on the studio. But in my experience, I don't know, Ubisoft is structured differently. But in my experience, the walls between studios are, even within the same, like, publishing family, are pretty high. It wouldn't surprise me that if the teams at like Massive and the other Ubisoft studios don't actually cross over a lot. Like all their team leadership is within their own studio. It would probably be a little bit of each, and it would depend on what the various studios were doing. So, if you had multiple studios contributing to the same to the same systems, then they would probably be integrated teams and they would work remote. If they're working on different things, then it's probably pitching over the wall from one to the other. If I had to guess, as I say, I don't know how Ubisoft is structured internally, but that would be my guess. All right, now we're at all the studio teams. Oh no! The Maricat, the slug in that URL is really unfortunate for me personally because I don't want to play another stealth game. Maricat says, after 3 hours with Indiana Jones, The Great Circle, I don't think it's the Grand Adventure Machine Games is pitching. It's just a fairly basic stealth game. I really didn't mean to become the player of stealth games. Apparently it's a slightly different take on stealth. I mean, there are stealth games where I really want to play the stealth, like Metal Gear Solid. And then there are stealth games where I really just want to go into every room guns blazing, like this one. Maybe I should try some indie games. Maybe. I've played Poly Bridge. Lots. I've played lots of Poly Bridge. Drumless GHG, yes, Tears of the Kingdom is on my playlist, and I have committed to playing it early in 2025.
Stardew.
Pardon me?
Stardew.
Meg wants me to play Stardew.
Stardew's great.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Oh, no!
What?
The border of my arm is in the wrong place.
Well, stop chopping your arm off and it'll be fine. Just don't shove your arm that way. It's like there's a lot of people that make video games or something.
It is like there's a lot of people that make video games. Fewer after this year. That was a really dark joke. Oh.
Look, this is a Finnish studio, and you can tell because of the names. I was trying to change the
I
subject.
know. I felt bad about that joke immediately after making it. I can have a puppy, sure. Pup. Hi! Who's this puppy?
You know, Matt has treats for you.
I do. I refilled the treat jar so that you'd come hang out more often. Here, step up. Wait. Not down. Step up. Now wait. Wait. That's not a wait. Oh, she just farted. Good puppy. Oh, God, she did. Thanks for bringing the dog in here, Meg.
I heard her do it. When she stepped up, it just unleashed.
The beast. Anyhow, she's still here. She's still sitting right inside. Basking in her own flatulence. Here, step up. Do you want it? Step up. Jim Cat says, see, this is why cats are better. Cats just stink all the time. They don't have to fart to smell bad. They just smell bad all the time. They make your entire house reek of cat. Web Scrum Master? There was a Web Scrum Master? That sounds like the worst job in this whole reel. It probably isn't. I don't know. Sometimes Scrum Masters perform an important role. Oh, the Maricat has pulled up the scrum.org resource for what is a Scrum Master. The Scrum Master is yes, damn, I am pretty. That is true. The Scrum Master is accountable for establishing Scrum. That is part of their role. You just hate the word Scrum? Well, you have rugby to thank for that. Now I'm just sitting over here waiting for you to talk to me. Engage me. Engage me, chat. There is a Canada City, Kansas? What? All right. Goldar has a question. What kind of purpose, what purpose does a data analyst serve in this kind of production? And there are a few. The big ones are during the course of production. They are often part of research, user research teams who do focus group testing and play testing with external groups, and then they collect and they crunch the survey responses that they receive in order to score different aspects of the game, which they can then feed back to the design team or to the game team to make changes to the game based on that user feedback. During the live period of the game, games are collecting a remarkable amount of telemetry about you. A truly remarkable amount of telemetry. They are watching your behavior. It's true. In the case of any reputable company, it's all anonymized and depersonalized. It's just behavior data that they are collecting. They're not collecting information about you personally. But you know, games are collecting a lot of information about you. And this is true on basically whatever platform you're playing on. Your PC games, they're collecting telemetry about you. Your console games, they're collecting telemetry about you. Enroach notes, anonymized data, shockingly easy to de-anonymize. It's true. I don't have access to any data directly. It all comes to me through data analysts. So I can't actually tell you much about the data itself, except way back in previous companies. But generally speaking, like, games are collecting this data. Somebody needs to go in and crunch the data, learn behavioral trends, find out what things people are engaging with, find out what things people aren't engaging with. In mobile, so, like, to give you a concrete example, in mobile, we would be tracking things like how many. Here's a simple example. How many people installed the game? How many people, after installing the game, turned it on? You would be shocked. You would not be shocked to learn a lot of people download a game and then never open it. But how many people open the game? Then how many people proceed to play the game after opening the app? These are all steps in the onboarding funnel. Then people who play on day one, people who after the first day they open the game, people who come back on the third day, people who come back on the 7th day, people who come back on the 14th day, and people who come back on the 30th day. Simple example. And so there will be people whose jobs it are to look at each of those drop-offs and determine if they adhere to a standard player retention curve, for instance, and to identify, based on a bunch of trends in terms of, like, level completions and that sort of thing, figure out where there are big drop-off points that people are hitting that are causing them to not come back. So if they hit a point, they drop off, they don't come back, and then they no longer register in the 14 or 30-day retention benchmarks, then that would indicate that there's like a wall, or there's like something that they're hitting that is stopping them from continuing to find the game enjoyable, continuing to play. And so the data analyst, their job is to go through this data and figure out where these drop-off points are and what sorts of changes to the games influence the retention curves, things that can be done to keep people in the game longer, keep people returning more frequently, keep people returning for a longer period of time, that sort of thing. That's the role of the data analyst, is to basically understand what's driving player behavior so that they can deliver that to the design team, and the design team can figure out ways to achieve the kind of player behavior trends that they want to achieve for the health of the game long term. There, that's your answer. That's what a data analyst does in a video game. It certainly is fun for the kind of people who are data nerds. I worked with a guy who had a data analysis doctorate on a mobile game back in the day, and he loved it. He was very much a data nerd. Makes sense. Sounds fun, yeah. But yeah, like, as Sam notes, even in a game like this, in a non-cynical way, you might imagine that if they're considering 2 or 3 years worth of potential DLC, they want to know what players are engaging with in the game. What are players enjoying? What are players not enjoying? Which quests did players complete? Which quests did players drop off of? That kind of thing. A big one in mobile games is the onboarding funnel, which is like the game tutorial, right? The point from opening the game for the first time until you're finished the tutorial and free to, like, play the game. That onboarding funnel is very, very, very important. And if you screw it up, it will do a lot of damage to the long-term health of your game. And so one of the things that is important for the data analytics team and the the design team is to try and get as many players as possible, like a very high percentage of players through the onboarding funnel into the main game. Because if you can get them through the onboarding funnel in their first play session, they're much more likely to come back. So you have to manage tutorials very carefully. Because too much tutorialization will push people away, but too little tutorialization will push people away. There's this constant friction of the average mobile gamer being like, let me play the game, get all these words and messages, and like take the training wheels off, just let me play the game. And then they and so you cut back the tutorial to next to nothing, and then they're like, I don't know what's going on, I don't know how to play this game, this is no fun. So then you put some more back in. Sort of constant push and pull against everybody wants to play the game immediately, but nobody wants to learn how to play the game. Questions? There are some things, game dev, I can talk about. Like that. Oh, we have a joke request. All right, I can tell a joke. Certainly. Okay, remember when I was like, yeah, sure, I'll tell a joke? Turns out that was a harder request than anticipated. Oh, I haven't seen my twin brother since I left Australia. We were separated at Perth. What is a role that is chronically difficult to find quality candidates for? Right now, probably very little. But historically, in my experience, technical artists are very, very difficult to hire for. Did I watch the trailer for the Final Fantasy X Magic Collab? No. Because I just don't pay that much attention to Magic anymore. I saw it, obviously, and I was like, that's neat. But that was about that's about the extent of my investment in new Magic related stuff these days. It's like, okay. I'm not gonna buy it, so whatever. It's cool that it exists. I'm sure it makes some people like it. I mean, I know because I saw people talking about it on the Discord, that it makes people very happy. It's just not, Magic is not for me anymore. That's not true. I still enjoy playing it. I just don't follow it. The circumstances in which I like to play Magic are so narrow and so specific that there's not a lot of point in following it. Did I ever manage to sell my cards? No, I did not. Symphony Solstice had a question. So I was wondering if there was going to be a question of like, what is a technical artist? So a technical artist is like an artist who spans both the artistic and the technical, as evidenced by their job title. I would describe it as an artist who is capable of doing like scripting and some basic code, who can do a lot of their own art hookup, or can like push around and manage the assets in the game, without necessarily requiring an engineer to come along and do the technical side of that to help them out. Like a tech artist, you would, there, like most artists are going to be working in engine, but there's like, I don't know, I am not an artist, nor am I particularly technical, so my ability to speak really deeply on what a tech artist does is sort of beyond my depth. But they are the people who are, they will spend a lot of time doing script and code on the art and a lot less time actually building the art assets. And finding a good tech artist has been challenging in some of the jobs I've had. Oh yeah, questions don't have to be game development, but if you have some, I mean, I can answer them from a producer's mindset. I can tell you a lot about project management. There are a lot of people who don't have the temperament for that. I mean, that is probably the case. Like, it's sort of a weird one, right? It's like, I'm an artist. I have an artist's eye, but my job is not necessarily to make a lot of art. It's to manipulate the art in the engine to make it do what to make it appear the way it was intended to appear. How much of my okay, so I have to be careful in how I answer this. This is a dangerous question. How much of my job is protecting my employees from higher level management? So the answer to that question is that any managerial job, your job is to manage down and to manage up. And if you're in a managerial job, your job is to act as a meat shield for your team sometimes. So I would not say none. But in a healthy workplace, in a healthy workplace, that kind of protecting your team from high level management is not a thing, right? Like the job is to make sure that the people who are making director level decisions have the right information and the correct information to be able to make good strategic decisions. And then your job is to take those good strategic decisions and implement them at the team level. Your job is to facilitate communication in a healthy and productive way. And if you're constantly finding that you have to shield your team from the people above you, then you're in an unhealthy working situation. My experience is that generally the people making the key decisions are not that far removed from the game. I mean, there are of course people way up the chain, but you're typically, in my experience, the executive producer, for instance, or the studio director, or what have you. And this has been true at basically all the studios I've worked at. They're not out of touch with the game. They're not. They're in the sprint reviews. They're in the play tests. They're watching you develop the game, listening to the feedback. Am I on the publishing side or the development side? I'm directing gameplay development. Is it possible that the credits have loot? I don't think so. We're in content creators. Social media and brand content. I don't think so. Customer experience, community. I don't know. I'm scrolling through just to see what the next thing that pops up is. We were just a minute ago in Keyword Studio. It seems pretty unlikely that things have loot. We were very clearly in an outsourced studio mere moments ago. Accessibility, global publishing, sales markets, digital sales, physical sales. Yeah, we're in the publishing team. Okay, so we're going to talk about why the accessibility team is, or at least part of why the accessibility team is here as opposed to higher up. And it seems likely because the accessibility team is nested under publishing, which has advantages. Having it under the mothership as opposed to one of the satellite studios has advantages because it means that your accessibility team can create standard processes and standard tools that can be shared across the many teams in your organization. And the many studios in your organization. So they can, for instance, be like, okay, we need accessibility. Let's reach out to the accessibility team, whose whole job is to do this all the time, and they can guide what we implement in our game. Below content creators, I don't know how they're organized within the studio. It could, I mean, I was gonna say that it could be alphabetical, but it's clearly not alphabetical. But I within this section, I don't know why it's the order it is. It's your guess is as good as mine. I haven't been paying that close attention to it. It's true, there are no rules for game credits. And sometimes they just get mashed together weirdly. There are no rules. There are no written rules. There are lots of rules. They're just unspoken rules. You want to know who proofed all the names in the credits? Very likely it was given to the team leads to assemble lists of their teams, and then it was all funneled into some centralized document that was then sent out to an external house to a trailer house to build the actual credit sequence. Although this may actually, I guess, since it's... I was going to say it may be an engine, but this is probably just fast forward on the video. But yeah, it'll essentially all be in a Google Doc somewhere. Or a SharePoint document. Oh, we've hit special thanks! Are these credits a video or real time? My guess would be a video, but it's possible they're real time. I don't know what the engine can do. I would expect it to be a video. Now it's all their shareware credits. It's we use this free software under license, and it's a credit license. You'd think a 4K credit video would take up a lot of SSD space. Well, I mean, it doesn't. It's not necessarily in 4K. There's also not a lot moving on screen. The background is completely static through all of this, right? So the only data that's actually changing frame to frame is the text on screen. And it's only one color. But I don't know. The fact that you can speed it up is interesting. But sorry, you're right. 2 colors. there was a bit of yellow for the Havoc engine. Anyhow, that was not what I meant. I meant on screen at one time. It's mostly one color. It could be. It totally could be that it is just text rendering on a 2D surface. Entirely possible. Well, the credits end with "and you." It's possible. I like that drum beat. It's a good drum beat. And then they took it away from me. It's not a good drum beat anymore. It's gone. This just sounds like music from Chrono Cross. This is not Star Wars. This is Chrono Cross 2. All right, we can hope that these licenses are in alphabetical order. They were. WebM was the last one. Oh!
What do you think we should do now?
Oh. This is just the game coming back. This is not,
So I just gotta look for this place and find where that red dot leads.
Is this a side quest? I'm not sure it is. Well, yes, this is showing all the quests. But what was the holo we haven't used the holo tracker the entire game. So what is this? It's a side quest tool? Okay, well, if it is a side quest tool, then we can abandon. But that was in fact a side quest where you hunt down hidden caches. Okay. All right. Well, then we don't need to play it, do we? Okay. Cool. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back, same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Daylight. It's still daylight time. Until the weekend, it's still daylight time. Pacific Daylight Time. So I do hope you'll tune in then. In the meantime, as always, you can follow me on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Wiggins_TV. You can follow me on Blue Sky on whatever the hell that is, Wiggins.bluesky.social. And if you're a subscriber, you can join the Discord by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked to Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So please remember to join the Discord. Okay. Cool. Let's find somebody to raid. Who might like to be raided? Who might I like to raid this evening? Everybody hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here on Thursday. Until then, so long, have a good night, and goodbye.